Kristina never tied her hair. They played at an old regulation post with a rusted netless hoop. Kristina didn't care. 2-on-2 was great practice for her. It made her quicker. Today, however, her hands were slippery. They kept dropping the ball, which even the 5-foot Conni intercepted from her. Kristina tried to pass the ball from one hand to the other behind her back, but she failed completely, and Conni and Albert got the ball and the shot. They all laughed at her. But Kristina's mind was on Howard. She didn't laugh back. Usually, she could spin in the air as she jumped up to sink the shot. Not today, though she was clearly the best player out of the 4. At the end of each successful shot, Kristina high-fived Jim and held on to his fingers the way she always did. He let her, but the moment she let go, he let go also. Kristina chewed gum as she played. Once, when she came down hard on her feet, she bit her tongue. She spit out the gum and some blood with it. Frankie kept penalties, shouted fouls, and kept score on a post-it note. Chewing gum, he sat on a folded blanket, legs drawn to his chest. His ski cap was pulled over his ears. When they came back to him, Kristina asked the time. 15 minutes after the last time you asked me, Frankie said. See, each game is 15 minutes, that's how I know. In a hurry? No, Kristina said hastily, pouring water all over her face. Come on, let's play. Give us a break, exclaimed Conni. 5 minutes. No, I'm pumped, Kristina said. The teams? Conni looked at Kristina levelly. Gee, Chrissy, I don't know. What do we usually do after Albert and I lose to you? We play the boys. Now that's an idea. Kristina wasn't going to let Conni's peeved sarcasm get her down. Great. You boys need a handicap? Conni was her handicap, but Kristina would never say that out loud. Jim pushed Kristina against the basketball pole with his shoulder. I have a good feeling about this game, he said, kissing her lightly on the cheek. She turned her face toward his and tried to kiss him on the lips, but he moved away from her. There was coolness in his eyes. He's upset about last night, Kristina thought. Later. Kristina and Conni beat Albert and Jim 18-16. Wow, you boys came very close, Kristina said when the game was over. Jim's game was off. He ran a little slower, threw the ball a little lower, and didn't intercept the ball from Kristina or block her. She could almost swear Jim was gritting his teeth as she played. But then she wrote it off as her guilty imagination. Then what is that crunch underneath his jaw with every dribble of the ball? Kristina thought. Don't you patronize us, Miss All-Ivy, said Jim. After we're done here, let's run a mile and see who's going to come close to who. Kristina thought she could run a mile in 4 flat right about now. What's the time, Frankie? From his sitting position, he glanced up and handed her the watch. 12:43. Kristina was wet from sweat. 17 more minutes. In 15 minutes, Kristina and Albert beat Conni and Jim 40-8. Kristina ran after every ball, marking and blocking even Conni, whom Kristina usually left alone. As if running faster would make the time go faster. Good game, Kristina said afterward, breathing hard. Conni said, I really prefer basketball as a spectator sport, like when I go see Chrissy kick Crimson's butt. Yes, but you're a good sport, and that's the only thing that matters, said Kristina. Is it the only thing that matters? Conni asked pointedly, looking at Kristina. Me being a good sport? Sure, said Kristina noncommittally. Albert stepped in. No, he said, putting his arm around Conni and smiling suggestively. There are plenty of other things that matter. That made Conni smile and allowed Kristina to grab her backpack off the brown grass. I'll catch you guys later. Wait, Conni called after her. Coming up to Kristina and lowering her voice, Conni said, I thought you were going to help me, with the glancing meaningfully in Albert's direction. Oh, yeah, cake, Kristina whispered. Shh, sorry. Kristina was quieter, but inside her engine was revving.